Hi, everybody, and welcome to this week's Impact Assessment. This week we have the beautiful EJ. Hi, EJ. She contacted me a couple weeks ago asking me to assess her resources page or her 3 ways I can help you now page. Um, right off the bat, I might suggest a slightly darker font. It doesn't have to be really black, but on my monitor anyway, it comes up pretty light, almost fades into the background, that gray that you have um, in your sides or in your frames. Um, the next comment I had is the title of the page, 3 Ways I Can Help You Now. People in general, and this might seem counterintuitive, but people don't want help. They might need it, they might know they need it, but it's not something, help isn't something that people like to admit that they need, and it's certainly not something that they like to pay for. What they what they like to admit that they need and what they like to pay for is inspiration. So it's much easier to write a page like this to just use the language of helping people and here's how I can help you, but it's not going to convert very well and certainly not as much as if you can get them inspired about you and what you bring to the table for them. So that's just some thoughts on that. You might want to just think about some different language you can use other than helping. I would also encourage you to rewrite this first paragraph because I get lost when I write it, so I'm just going to read it in case other people can't see it as well. Feeling frustrated or stuck? If you wanted the perfect outfit for your perfect date, would you find a picture in a magazine, track down all the pieces the model wore, buy them in her size, then put it on, or at least try to get them past your hips? Chances are, if you did, you wouldn't be happy with the results. So I'm lost at this point if I'm new to your site. Um, you're going to help me buy outfits that fit, or you're going to help me develop a better fashion sense. I'm kind of lost. And when you lose somebody in the beginning, you've lost them for good because they're just going to click away. A confused mind always says no. So as soon as you confuse somebody, they're going to leave. So what you want to start out with, you've got to use that first sentence, that first line to really, really capture their attention if you want them to continue reading the page. Um, so that's my suggestion there. It's a nice analogy, and I think it can be used further down on the page, but that's not how you're going to draw somebody in. Okay, EJ, that's my suggestion. Um, Also, here's what I might consider after looking at your site. Here's just a couple suggestions, and these are only suggestions. So right now you've got kind of a starting point for newcomers to your site. I might consider turning this page into a Start Here page. And on the Start Here page, you can list these blog posts that you feel are important. Um, you might even offer this quick question, intuitive answer. Although, what I'm going to suggest is that you take the blog and move it from your home page and turn your home page into a capture page, which is kind of what I feel like you're trying to do with this page. Um, you're trying to use it to build your list and to get people to understand what you're doing. But I'd really like to see that on the home page. A very clean, clear, concise capture page. List the reasons why people should sign up for your newsletter before they go any further. You could offer your readers one free 15-minute, intuitive problem solving session. You could, you know, offer your free ebook, or there's a whole host of things. That's a whole nother impact assessment. But so I'm just going to recap my suggestions real quick because we're starting to go over. All right. I would consider a slightly darker font. I would remove all the words about helping people out of there, and change that language to something that is going to drive them to be inspired. To really, in that will it will require you to get really deep down into the heart of what it is you want to give them. Um, I would change the first paragraph to just jump right into it, get their attention really quickly. Don't confuse them with kind of an abstract analogy yet. You can do that, but not to capture their attention. Um, and I might consider just turning this page into a start here if you're new, and you can sort of give them some navigation tips to where to go to get the meatiest information on your site, and then move the blog from your homepage and turn that homepage into a list building page, a capture page. Okay, so I hope some of these suggestions help for you and for some other people too. I really appreciate it. It's a great site, EJ. Your writing is amazing. If anybody is lucky enough to find EJ's site, it's soulpoweredsolutions.com. Trust me, you're going to be blown away. The girl is amazing. All right, thanks again, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.